Hello and welcome back to Shining Force Neo. Last time, remember, we just reached Greid's laboratory through going through a lot of hell that was Hell Prison. So now, let's see what Baxter Stockman, aka Piter DeVries, has in store for us when we get to him. Yeah, it just made me think about it. It's like, the dude is on the levels of being Piter from Doom. It's like, oh, yeah. And this is what's going on? No, we gotta do something about this. And we are gonna do something about this.
Hey you! What do you think you're doing over there?
Who are you guys? I feel the power of the Force in you people. However, I won't allow anyone to enter the laboratory of the genius Greid and insult me.
I want to insult you more.
What are you talking about? You're the one who kidnapped and imprisoned the fragile lady. Just what do you think you're doing?
I managed to kill all those strange monsters and get through. What happened to all the guards and the prisoners?
Put two and two together, Max.
I beg your pardon? What are you talking about? I'm sure you've met so many of them on your way here.
Met them? All we met was a Birdling. I'm positive we didn't meet anyone else.
Put two and two together, Max.
No. You must be kidding.
Thank you, Barry.
They may be failed experiments, but they still had a purpose. That is why I always call forces barbarians.
No! Then the monsters upstairs were...
Yep.
At last, your tiny brains have figured it out. Congratulations! You have killed so many innocent people, you murderer!
Huh? That's terrible!
I should have known better. In my excitement over acquiring those two birdlings, I failed to reinforce the security. Well, I suppose even a genius makes mistakes sometimes.
Can I kill you, please?
How could you?
Let her go! Now!
What? I won't let anyone interfere with my creation. I won't let anyone interfere with my plan to defeat the Clan of the Moon.
Clan of the Moon? To defeat them?
Oh, I see now. You are of the Clan of the Moon, disguised as forces. Yes, I know it.
He's lost it.
I am the true force, the one who revived the legend. As a shining force, I shall bring to you divine justice.
Do not use that name in vain.
A shining force?
Neo.
Victory! Victory! I can feel it! I am the shining force! Me! Greed!
His body is...
He's transforming. He's merged with his monsters.
Guess what? You shall be cracked to death. It's okay, girls. It's alright.
He's reverting to his original form.
5 minutes in. It's like, no. Nah, I ain't dealing with that shit.
Why? Why? I was sure of victory. What happened to my premonition? Was it a premonition of death?
Yes, it was a deadly premonition. Thank you for asking.
It's all over now.
Klein! Oh, Klein!
Freya.
Thank goodness you're alive.
I think there was a Freya and Klein in the original. I'm not entirely certain. Probably in either one or two.
Yeah. I remember getting caught in a trap, losing consciousness. Freya, are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. They saved us.
How's it going there?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. All we did was lend a hand. There's no way we could have come this far without you taking care of all those monsters.
I see. Thank you.
You two are Klein and Freya? You also seem to be forces. Yes, I succeeded my father's force frame, though I'm not officially a force.
Freya, you don't need to tell them anymore.
You're undead to us. You can tell us anything.
Klein, that's not very...
We've got nothing to say to humans. Come, let's go home.
Klein!
Well, aren't you just racist? You're prejudiced against humans.
I'm sorry. Deep inside, he's really a nice guy.
Oh, we believe you.
Why does Klein hate human beings so much?
What did we ever do to him?
Where are you all from?
I'm Max from Greensleeves.
I see, Max. They never told you the truth of what happened in that war.
A lot, probably.
I've heard that many races died out in that war 13 years ago.
That's all I know, but there's probably more, isn't there?
And I know there was a race called Birdlings who barely survived the whole thing.
If Klein and I die, then our race dies with us.
But what does that have to do with humans?
If you're interested, then ask the King of Hyatt to hear more.
Well, that's where we're going anyway.
Lord Chaos.
Thank you again, Max. I have a feeling we will meet again. Farewell, Max.
Bye.
They're gone. It would have been great if they could fight with us as forces.
Well, let's return to the airship.
Yes, but the survivors.
They're dead to us.
This is the end of the building, which means those two are the survivors. The others must have been used like guinea pigs.
Of course.
Oh my.
I've killed a person.
No, you ended their suffering.
Max.
Max, those we fight threaten our lives and the future of our world. We believe in our purpose, and so we fight. Yes, we must make our enemies bleed and take their lives, no matter what shape evil takes.
Graham, you were a little too happy when you said yes.
It matters not whether they be monster or human. That is all.
You know, that sentiment about good versus evil, good must always prevail and whatnot.
I know that, but I still can't.
Ah, not yet! I can still sense them. I won't just give up.
Oh, good lord. Can I punch him in the face again?
He's still alive.
I can't die here just yet. If I don't take down the clan of the moon, then just who will give the world its peace? die! The clan of the moon will die! The clan of the moon will die! The clan of the moon will die!
I assumed he was one of the Clan of the Moon for committing such heinous acts. But now I do not know. He holds a deep grudge against them.
This is not a grudge, but fear. He may once have seen their power with his own eyes, perhaps in the war.
Probably as a surgeon.
Perhaps his spirit was damaged beyond all redemption in that war. The fighting was that horrific.
Yeah, I bet it was.
He might be one of those poor victims of the Clan of the Moon.
Remember how Kamen Rider was originally? It was dark as all hell. I'm pretty much picturing that's what happened 13 years ago in that war.
But that's no reason to use prisoners like guinea pigs. Taking all those lives, he can never be forgiven.
It's hard to say, Meryl.
Ah! It hurts! The clan of the moon! I can feel them inside! Stop it! Please! I'm sorry! I won't do it anymore! Just please stop!
What's going on? All of a sudden, he just...
Cracked.
Ah! You're one of them!
Please, that is quite annoying. Don't scream so much.
Oh, hi Kane. How's it going?
Huh?
And Max, you had to say something about I killed a person. Dude, your brother killed a person right in front of you. Twice. Over.
What the?
Hell?
Nice to see your face again, Greid. You certainly have aged since our last meeting.
You!
Yes.
I let go once, all the things you did to me here.
Oh. Oh.
But it seems you haven't learned your lesson at all.
Oh. So Kane's probably damaged beyond repair too.
Ah! Van! You're Van!
Dope.
Please die already. Sweet dreams, Greid.
Probably by the neck.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I had to greet an old friend. Greid here is such a cruel man. Once, a long time ago, he tried to experiment on helpless, ignorant me. He was going to turn me into one of those abominable monsters up there. So I used my power to punish him.
Oh, so you gave him a mind fuck. That's what you did.
I was going to just let him die after beating him to a pulp, but Gaia interrupted me.
That explains why he never... That explains why Rhinos mentioned it, but he never entertained why he did it.
Oh, my father? Yes. So I let him go against my own will. And so, these prisoners were transformed by Greid and killed by you. It is all Gaia's fault. The hero who saved the land? Bah, what rubbish! What's the matter, Max? The sin of your father? A bit too shocking? Who are you? Can you still not see the truth? Admit it, you pathetic worm. You called me brother once, remember? Master, my father came here once 17 years ago, right?
That's what I heard. Mm-hmm.
You sure look like my brother, and you know about Father, Meryl, and me. But how can you remember all that so vividly? That all happened just after my brother was born. Who the hell are you? Do you truly not remember? What? I am your brother, but I'm not Cain. I was drawn to the moon. You know who I am.
Okay, now it's making sense. Quote unquote Cain, but not his brother.
What kind of bull are you feeding me here? Come to the last crystal in Hyatt as soon as your little feet can. When you reach it, I shall tell you everything.
Man, these family secrets. I should know. I'm one of those people who just don't want to know what's been going on in the back history of my family.
You think I'm just gonna let you go after finding out what you're really up to? I do not think so at all. But seeing as how you've missed your chance before, I doubt you can catch me this time.
It's all a game to him.
All hostilities aside, I think it best for you to listen, even if only for a little while. Don't you agree, Meryl?
I've got nothing to say to you right now.
I guess you don't fancy me any longer. As a fellow child of the moon, I am saddened by your behavior.
Sort of reminds me of Legend of Dragoon because the moon had a lot to do with the plot.
What did you just say? Child of the moon. Are you saying that Meryl is one of the clan of the moon?
Bah, ignore him. He's trying to divide us with those lies. A low trick and an insult to this lady. You, sir, are a man filled with dishonor and contempt.
Yeah, Baron, I think I'm gonna put you in the party. Yeah.
You've nothing left to say, so now you're telling us Meryl is one of those things? If you're gonna make stuff up, why don't you be more original? Whether you believe the truth or not is up to you, but you may realize it too late. Before we ruin each other's happiness, Meryl should come to me.
The answer is no. I won't leave your side, Max.
She gets a head pet for that.
Scum. Nothing but a pile of scum. Enough of this foolishness! Do you really like this worm so much? Because he is just? That justice you believe in is so easily turned.
Even if you were the old Cain I remember, my feelings for Max will never change. Max, I'm here because of you!
Scum!
That's all you can say.
Meryl?
Meryl!
Well, isn't that nice to know? The more spirit you have, the greater my joy will be when I get hold of you. Meryl, in time, you will come to me. Until then, Max, take care of her. Damn it!
He seems to have run away.
What's going on? Is he Max's brother or what?
He is Max's brother, and yet he isn't Cain, or so he said.
Maybe you had another brother. Only maybe he died before you were born.
Impossible! Max and Cain are the only children born of Gaia and Maria. And think, if he died before Max was even born, how could he know of Max and Meryl?
Good question.
Well, I guess you're right.
A guy with my brother's face who knows all about us. I don't get it. Just what the hell is going on here?
Good question. I'd like to know myself.
We can think it over on the airship. I think it best to leave immediately for Hyatt.
I agree.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a little worried about Rhinos too. Let's get back up there.
Let me just pick up all these. Raw the Vampire. Nah, I think we're good. Oh, good. We can just come right up on out and just like, you know what? Bye.
Hey, what took you guys so long? What? You haven't found anyone yet? Well, I finished fixing her up and even refueled her tanks. Now the only thing left is to pay for the fuel and we're good to go.
Well, actually, I told Rhinos everything that happened inside.
Now I see. I figured something was up when I saw those two Birdling forces come out of that tower.
Well, of course you did.
Did you speak with them?
That woman asked if I was waiting for Max. I answered yes, and then
I got slapped by the other one.
she said, well, I suppose he doesn't need to worry about transportation then. And then she flew to the ship at the bottom of the cliff and sailed away. But the guy had an unfriendly look. He didn't say a word.
Oh yeah, that's Klein. He'll grow up in time. He's basically Android 17.
That's Klein and Freya, all right.
Excuse me? I don't understand a thing. I mean, they have wings, don't they? So why use a ship?
You can only use wings for so long, then you gotta rest, you know? That's the reason for a ship.
Unlike birds, birdlings can't fly very far, nor can they fly at high altitudes.
So therefore, yeah, like I said, their wings can only go so far. And it's like, you know, you're using your back most of the time, so it's like, your back will get tired after, you know, moving the wings for quite some time, and like, oh, you gotta rest.
I guess we're gonna be in debt to this place forever for the fuel. Whatever. Let's go to Hyatt already.
I agree.
Mara, are you still thinking about what happened in there? What? Oh no, not at all.
Liar.
There is nothing to be upset about. His words are only meant to fool us. Besides, a lady of your quality couldn't possibly be.
Of course. Thank you, Baron. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Liar.
No, you're lying.
Thank you.
I know it. You can't possibly be fine after making such a big confession. My heart really went out for you. What?
Yeah, you just basically told the entire world you're there for Max, and that's all you need to say. So I'm really here because, you know, you want me here. Yeah, you just said so.
I won't leave your side, Max. I'm here because of you. Oh, what a sweet confession of your love. It just absolutely reminds me of the time my darling proposed.
Oh boy.
What? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
I mean, no! It wasn't like that at all.
Liar!
Now, there's no need to take it back. Max will be so disappointed to hear that, you know.
He's a simple man.
Not you too, Graham. Say something, Max.
I love you too, Meryl.
Well, it sure was kind of you to, you know, all of a sudden.
Yeah, I can totally relate. Like, Meryl, I will thank you later.
Oh, Max, don't get so embarrassed. Now you're making me embarrassed.
I'm sorry.
Still a kid. I'm going now. It's like Max is like, I'm going now. We'll talk later.
You gotta do that right now. Come on. We don't have a moment to lose, right?
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll talk it over on the ship. It's okay. Totally okay.
Hail prison. Everyone there has been merged with those creatures, turned into monsters. Greid, the scientist responsible for all this horror, said the fear of the Clan of the Moon drove him to such acts. Once, the people's fear of the Clan of the Moon drove them to kill their own king and queen, Cascade Castle. And now, history repeats itself. Our mission is to stop a man who became one of the Clan of the Moon, the man behind the mask.
And his name is not Jason.
But I wonder, will stopping him be enough? The identity of that masked man, everything that has happened, the last crystal we must protect. It doesn't matter how hard I try, I can't figure out a damn thing.
Don't worry, you will.
Wow, looks like we made it. I started preparing for the worst as soon as the engine started smoking over the ocean.
Oh, I was so scared. I thought we were gonna fall for sure. My heart was pounding so much.
Well, I suppose all that maintenance at Hale Prison was a little help.
Hey, I said when my girl's sick she can't handle too much, didn't I?
Did she break down completely?
Can't say till I've had a look at her.
Do we still have a long way to go until Hyatt?
It's gonna be like that, Max.
Yeah, it's too far to walk, that's for sure. Give me a little time to figure out just how long it's gonna take to fix my girl. Walking might turn out to be our faster choice. Besides, Tovance is a territory of Aranor. You might get some news of Hyatt, right?
All right, we'll talk to some people in town.
Yeah, just come back whenever you're done.
Tovance, ladies and gentlemen. Seas too rough to set sail, so now the men at the port have no work. When will she calm down? Apparently the ruins lie at the east end of the desert. I'm not too busy anymore because of the sea storms. Maybe I'll go out there and dig for treasure. That dude looks strangely like Usopp from One Piece. Dude with the funky hair, I should say. If you leave town, you should pay extra attention. It's so easy to get lost in the desert with, well, monsters out there. Monsters showed up recently, attacking people on the way to Hyatt. We know more ships running, so our supplies are exhausted and prices are too high. Well, what is Lord Chaos doing right now? Probably figuring out what the hell he should do at this point. There are weapons here you won't find anywhere else. You only have weapons, but you don't have them. Like I said, I need to clear up some space, so might as well. Charm of flesh. Oh, that's all you're selling? So we got Tovance. So let's do a quick switch out, shall we? Okay, so Baron is a ninja. Quick movement and attack, resist stun, weak against flame. Let's see. Okay, and then Graham is strong against lightning, high defense power, resist juggle. Okay, so. Because Chiquitita did enough, I feel. Ruins lie west of the desert. They say ghosts haunt the place. Sometimes records go to test their bravery. Few ever made it back. The king lived in Hyatt with some lady first. He's one lucky man to have a pretty lady like that. So it seems like we're gonna have to go there anyway, so. If you want to get out of town, you better wait up a bit. That sandstorm is still pretty bad. You can look around the city for a while. Are you heading out of town? That may not be a good idea. Sandstorm is so heavy you probably can't get through it. Yeah, so let's find out what we can since we're here in Tovance. We had the Birdlings, then those monsters couldn't cut off the city, but we don't have them.
Hello, strangers. Now, where are you all from?
It's probably pronounced Joan.
We're from Eucretus.
away from you, Kratos, you say? You are not here to meet the spirits of the dead by any chance.
Spirits of the dead?
What do you mean?
Oh, so you have not come for that? I just assumed you people are here for the Ruins of Oblivion.
You know, followed by the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
The Ruins of Oblivion?
Yeah, right around the corner from the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Would you like to hear the story?
Ma'am, can you tell me more? Ma'am? What's wrong?
What you just said was ma'am.
There is no ma'am around here. Leave me alone.
Why are you so upset?
Just because you just said ma'am.
Would you like to hear the story?
Baron, please.
Pardon me, young lady, but would you do us the great honor of reciting your story?
Well, well, well. A handsome wolf. How could I ignore such a request? Young lady. A true gentleman.
What's with this old bag?
Dude! Shut up, Max!
Shh! Just shut your mouth for 5 seconds, will you?
The Ruins of Oblivion. No one knows its true name anymore. Well, they are ruins, so the place must be very old. 50, maybe 100 years old. No, much older than that, I suppose. It's said that the ruins are linked with the underworld, where you can meet the spirits of the dead, of the dearly departed. In fact, I heard that someone entered once and met a spirit deep within the ruins.
Meet with the spirits?
Within, yes.
Of the dearly departed. Those we truly wish to see.
But the ruins are a dangerous place. Monsters lurk everywhere.
Of course they do.
You'll probably give up on the way, or perhaps worse. You may find yourself dead. Trust me, if you want to have a long life, forget all this nonsense.
How can we get there?
So you still want to go? Well, perhaps you are strong enough to reach the ruins and meet the spirits.
Gotta do something while we get to Hyatt anyway.
The town is surrounded by desert. Head to the northeast of town and you will see a sign on the road and a cave.
Thank you. Wonderful. I like hearing that. I do like hearing that. That makes that totally worth just hearing that. I cooked spaghetti earlier. So. First time cooking spaghetti. Probably won't be my last either.
From the cave, go northwest, where you will find another cave. This one leads to the ruins. However, you must find the exact location on your own.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, so now we have a lead on where to go to next, because if it brings us any closer to where we need to really go, well, we got no other choice but to do so, right? Yeah, that made my night right there. And what's good is, yeah, I tried it right after I cooked it. What can I say? I'm getting better. I'm getting better at cooking. A little bit at a time.
Guess what? I saw one of his pair of brother and sister flying through the sky the other day. Maybe that we can take it back.
Okay, brother and sister. The chaos found an entire nation by rebuilding machines found in those fields. Its power is great enough to prevent the destruction of those monsters.
Are you earnestly considering going in there? If you insist, then I won't stop you. But remember, I warned you. Don't blame anything on me.
Don't worry, we're not.
And whatever happens,
Deals. Yes, we know. We didn't hear from you. We got it.
Rhinos?
Is something wrong? He's in his own world right now. He must be tired from all this traveling.
You're right. He's been flying the airship the whole time while we took it easy.
That cannot be. Titans are much tougher than any of us.
But he's still one of us.
I can hardly believe a thing like flying would affect the captain.
Oh? Oh. When'd you guys get back?
We've been here for a while. Are you okay?
Yeah, right. I just finished checking up on my girl.
How is she?
Well, moisture from the sea and sand from Aranor got into her carburetor. I won't be sure until I take everything apart, but they might have reached her pistons too. You know, my makeshift air filter just can't stop the smallest particles from entering the carb.
Carburetor? Pistons? Filters?
Girl, you never heard of a car before?
Right. Let me rephrase that so all you ladies can understand.
He's also speaking to those who don't understand men.
Because of all the sand in Aranor, my girl has a sore throat. Or heart disease, something like that.
And how long do you suppose it will take to fix all this?
Well, first I gotta find new parts. Even if I did just some rough maintenance, it'll still take 1 or 2 weeks.
For me, it will take a park.
Well, if that's the case, perhaps it's wiser to go on foot.
Yeah.
Rhinos, are you tired?
What? Yeah. I mean, yeah, about something else. Well, come to think of it, maybe I am a little tired. I mean, if I wasn't tired, I wouldn't say I was.
You sound tired, dude.
What? What do you mean?
I saw my wife and daughter. They're supposed to be dead. They were right over there, looking at me. I ran after them. No, that couldn't be. It must have been a dream. I'm going nuts over here.
Rhinos, do you need a walk?
Rhinos, maybe it wasn't just a dream.
What? Of course. It has to be the ruins. But I never imagined it existed. Well, come to think of it, I remember flying over something that looked like the ruins once on my way to Hyatt.
Well, we were just talking about going to Hyatt. Why don't you join us, Rhinos?
What? Do you even know what you're saying, Max? We have no time to waste, you know that. We must get to Hyatt on the double.
Graham will get there when we get there, okay?
I'm sure that Kane, I mean, the man behind the mask, won't destroy the crystal until I get there.
He's giving us time.
How can you know for sure?
He's giving us time.
He wants to see me suffer, so he'll wait.
Actually, come to think of it, he was waiting for us at Quincy, even though he could have just walked there.
Plot device and all that.
If this story of the Ruins of Oblivion is true, then there is one person I must see before going up against that masked man.
Very well, Max. You are the leader. If that's your wish, then I shall obey.
Thank you.
That's fine with me.
It certainly sounds like a plan. After all, the ruins are on the way to Hyatt.
Where the living can meet the dead. All right, count me in. As one of you guys.
Cool.
So you're...
Wait just 1 second there. That's just until we finish with the Ruins of Oblivion. So don't hold your breath, all right?
That's fine.
Yes! Got it, Rhinos! Well, if that's the case, then I have to send someone back to headquarters.
Max,
Yes.
Yeah? What is it?
there's someone I want to meet at the ruins. May I?
All right, Meryl. You can come along.
Not like I can really just throw you out anywhere. Okay, so Meryl and Rhinos are locked in. It's like, okay, so we have to basically go in with this crew. So now, I think we now have access to get to the Ruins of Oblivion because plot says so. So let's just get that access. Ah, yes, access. Thank you. So I think now is a good time to actually stop here. And in the next part, we shall go to these Ruins of Oblivion because we have plot that says so. So stay tuned, more of Shiny Force Neo right after this.